Hey folks, welcome back to another Aitum Basics tutorial. In this video we're going to be looking at how you can integrate the services and software you use into Aitum. We'll start off by setting up OBS Studio with Aitum. What you will need to do before anything though is to make sure that the WebSocket is enabled within OBS. You'll find this up in the Tools menu and inside WebSocket Server Settings. Make sure that Enable WebSocket Server is ticked. Take note of the server port, and if you want more security, we do recommend enabling a server password too. Inside Aitum, head to your settings page and then integrations. Click on Add New Integration, then select OBS. Add your integration name. If you have enabled the security on WebSockets, input your password here too, and finally, the port that your OBS WebSocket is configured to. Click Save, and if the connection is successful, it will be highlighted with a purple border. If it is not, you'll have a yellow border signifying the connection has failed. If you're running an older version of OBS before version 28, you'll have to download the WebSocket plugin as is not included in OBS by default, and select OBS Legacy as an integration type. Next up we have Streamlabs. What you'll need to do is to head to your settings within Streamlabs first, go to Remote Control, click on the QR code, and then Show More. Take note of the port settings and copy the API token. Inside Aitum, set up a new integration and select Streamlabs Desktop. Paste in your API token and make sure your port matches as the same inside Streamlabs. Next up we've got a Hue integration. This is the current option for lighting within Aitum. Once you click on the integration, it will scan the network for any Hue bridges. Once done, you will then have 1 minute to press the connect button on your Hue bridge. If successful, you'll be met with this message. If not, you'll be met with a failed message and the ability to try it again. The final 3 items are for TikTok, Open Sound Source, and VTube Studio. Inside a TikTok integration, you only need to name the integration and input your username. With Open Sound Control, the protocol can be used to control your third-party software such as Logic Pro, Touch Designer, Q-Lite Controller, Unreal Engine, and more. You can choose whether or not your OCS sends or receives from Aitum. Inside here, input the details of your software of choice to link with Aitum. To connect VTube Studio, inside the settings within VTube Studio, make sure that Start API Allow Plugins is checked. Take note of the port number and then make sure that it matches within Aitum. If successful, you'll be met with a pop-up inside VTube Studio to acknowledge the connection from the app. Please remember too that not all integrations will show in the trigger or action dropdowns. Depending on the features of your integration, they will only appear on the specific dropdowns needed to use them. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions or if you created something very cool to show us, please join the Discord or follow us over on Twitter. Links to both will be in the description down below.